Can y'all believe this right here? Ain't no way I just read what I read. Apparently, the negotiations for Lomachenko and Devin Haney have stalled because they're having money problems. Boxing News 24 reported the 34-year-old Lomachenko will need to give up some of the money to Haney that he was hoping to get for the fight if he wants the opportunity to challenge for his 4 belts. Just how much extra money the 24-year-old Haney wants before he'll agree is unknown. If Lomachenko refuses, Haney will either need to back down or go in another direction, perhaps defending against Isaac Pitbull Cruz or Shakur Stevenson instead. Scratch that last name out. Ignore that last part. That ain't happening. They are not fighting Shakur. Mike Coppinger of ESPN said, I spoke to Devin earlier today, and he said he's looking for some more concessions from Lomachenko like he said he would give, but he wouldn't go into details. But I can only imagine it's money. Tim Bradley, fathead ass, said, you know, Cop, it's about money. That's why it hasn't been signed yet. Haney deserves every bit of the money. Haney has taken all the advantages. He did what Lomachenko was supposed to do, but didn't do. He went over to Australia and faced Kambosos twice and beat him. Now, first of all, that's cat. Devin does not deserve the lion's share of the money from this fight just because he's the champ. Lomachenko is the one that's going to be having people tuning in to ESPN Free TV and bringing those numbers. As well as the selling tickets is going to be Lomachenko, because we know Devin Haney cannot sell 5,000 tickets in the U.S. to save his life. So what do you mean that Devin deserves all the money in the fight? And don't get me wrong, I know y'all hating ass, weird ass Haney fans going to be talking about, I'm talking about Devin don't need to get paid. I'm not saying no hating shit like that. I wish all these fighters could get paid $1 billion for every fight, because they going in there risking their lives. But the facts is the facts. Devin ain't going to be the one generating the money for this fight, for Top Rank in this fight. It's going to be Lomachenko generating the money, his name. But all this is interesting to me because Bill Haney just earlier this week went on with the Rise podcast called a mixtape tour, going on 3-hour interviews about Gervonta Davis, doing entire 3-hour interviews about Gervonta Davis, not even talking about they fight with Lomachenko. Just talking about Gervonta Davis for 3 hours. And in those interviews, Bill was talking shit about, whatever Tank asked for, we can provide it. We got all this money. We can give him whatever he want. How can y'all do that? And y'all can't even take care of yourselves. Like, what is going on, bro? This can't be right. This article got to be fake. This got to be fake. It's either it's fake or we got Bill Haney caught capping for the 100th time. And I refuse to put that on Bill. He can't be this stupid. Team Haney is so desperate to make Gervonta Davis look bad that they keep getting themselves caught in blatant lies. First, it was they could get out of the Kambosos rematch if Tank wanted to fight. They could get out the Kambosos rematch, even though it was in their contract. Then, they couldn't get out of the fight with Lomachenko, third fight on their contract. But the fight with Lomachenko wasn't contracted like the Kambosos rematch. They couldn't get out of the Lomachenko fight to fight Shakur. But now, last week on his mixtape tour, he's saying he could get out of the Lomachenko fight if Tank one fight, even though he couldn't with Shakur, and that they could give Tank whatever amount of money he want. But now, we seeing that the Lomachenko fighter's in jeopardy because they having money problems. Like, what's going on, man? Y'all just got telling us that it was a lie that Tank is the cash cow and he ain't getting more money than y'all. Y'all just got done telling us that. Y'all just told us that last week. Now this week, y'all having money problems trying to get paid. Like, what's going on? And let's keep it 100. Everybody, it's clear as day that Lomachenko is scared of this fight with Devin. So why would y'all try and be doing more shit to run him off if y'all really wanted to fight? How does that make sense? Y'all already know he's scared. Lomachenko is scared of Devin. Devin going to wash Lomachenko. We know it. Or at least I know it. Lomachenko, I'm sorry to the Lomachenko fans, but it's clear y'all favorite fighter know it too by the way he's moving. Why would y'all give Lomachenko more excuses to not make the fight? I think they try and get Lomachenko to turn down this money, and then the fight can't be made, and they could keep pushing this false narrative that Devin Haney is this boogeyman that nobody wants to fight. That's what I really think is going on. Like, think about it. They could be pulling some bullshit like this. We all know Devin is having problems making 135. He should really be at 147. At least 140. But I think even 147, because we all seen him next to Terrence Crawford, and he's big as shit. And for all y'all Haney fans, no, it was not just height, it was size. Terrence Crawford is not in camp right now. Devin Haney was clearly bigger than him. His head was big as shit. His legs was big as shit. He's just big, period. So they could use this shit, the money situation with Lomachenko, to say, look, Lomachenko's scared. We tried to make the fight, now we going to 140. And they'll pick somebody easy off, try to make the Tiafimo fight or something like that. Like, that would be the play if I could guess. But I don't know. Maybe they really trying to get this fight done. I just don't see how. If you already know that Lomachenko is scared, now you giving them more shit to deal with the money situation. It just don't make sense to me. But they're still in negotiations. I think they'll still get it done. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.